Alright guys, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you're new to the channel and if you happen to enjoy this video. You see, as soon as what I hate about recording on an app is, or using my phone is, when I try to record the video, for some reason, as you can see, the website that I'm in, I don't know what happens that it just gets out of the website. But I was on this Metro Sport website, and I saw that they said here that Dominic Breazeale wants a rematch with Anthony Joshua if he manages to beat Deontay Wilder tomorrow, Saturday. Now, I guess this news came out in the press conference. Because they had a press conference yesterday between Deontay Wilder and Dominic Breazeale. It was the final press conference, so I guess that's where they asked him these questions, and he told them that yes, he would like to fight Anthony Joshua. I was live streaming, so I didn't watch it yesterday. I actually just watched it maybe an hour ago today, so that's why I just saw this news. But Dominic Breazeale says he will not have no problems going over to the UK to defend his WBC belt against Anthony Joshua and an all undisputed unification fight. And I completely believe him, because Dominic Breazeale, one thing even though he's never been the most talented boxer, the best, he's never been the fastest heavyweight. One thing he's always had is he's always been a heavyweight who's willing to fight everyone. All right, he fought Amir Mansour early on in his career. Back then, Amir Mansour was still sort of a dangerous heavyweight. He fought Israel Gono, who was unbeaten. He fought Anthony Joshua, who was unbeaten. He was going to fight Dillian Whyte. The only reason he pulled out of the Dillian Whyte fight was because he got this opportunity to face Deontay Wilder for the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the world. And of course, he's going to take that over fighting Dillian Whyte, because A, he probably would have made more money against Wilder. B, he's fighting for a world championship belt. So if he wins that fight, now he's gonna have a lot on his side, because now he's gonna get more money in the unification fight with Anthony Joshua, as opposed to had he lost to Dillian Whyte. Obviously, he wouldn't get that shot with Wilder against Deontay Wilder. So I like this, and I told you guys in one of my videos in the past that Dominic Breazeale, if he were to become the WBC champion, I 100% guarantee you he would immediately fight Anthony Joshua, because he already fought him. So why would he do? He's not Deontay Wilder. Just because Deontay Wilder is a heavyweight champion who prolongs fights and makes boxing fans wait and wait and wait and wait for years, doesn't mean all these other heavyweight contenders are like that, or champions. This is why guys like Joseph Parker immediately fought Anthony Joshua for unification fight. He didn't wait. This is why, even if people make fun of Charles Martin, they say he's the worst heavyweight champion that ever lived, but he immediately fought Anthony Joshua. Even Vladimir Klitschko was willing to come out of retirement to fight for a vacant belt against Anthony Joshua. So just because Deontay Wilder is a heavyweight champion, that it's obvious that he wants to prolong this fight as long as he possibly can, does not mean that other heavyweight contenders or other future heavyweight champions are going to be like that. And Dominic Breazeale definitely, I believe him when he says he would immediately fight Anthony Joshua for an undisputed unification fight, because again, not everyone's like Deontay Wilder. And the only way I don't see it happening is if, let's say, he beats Deontay Wilder, but let's say there was a rematch clause. Let's say there was a rematch clause, and then he would be forced to immediately fight Deontay Wilder later on this year for a rematch. But let's say he does beat him in the rematch, then obviously I would imagine he would go and make a lot of money facing Anthony Joshua. So this is probably gonna give a lot, because I know a lot of boxing fans want somebody to beat Deontay Wilder. A lot of boxing fans want somebody to beat Deontay Wilder just because they feel that is the only way that there could possibly be an undisputed heavyweight champion at heavyweight, because they feel like Deontay Wilder's never going to go and attempt to unify with Anthony Joshua. He's never gonna do that. He's gonna have a lot of people tell me that they believe that that Deontay Wilder has the WBC belt hostage. They believe the WBC is basically protecting Deontay Wilder. I also believe that, by the way. So they feel like the only way that they could be an undisputed heavyweight champion would be if somebody who's Deontay Wilder's defending his belt against upsets him and beats him. Then obviously that guy will then go on to probably unify with Anthony Joshua, and then the winner of that fight would be undisputed at heavyweight. So I understand why people feel that way. So the fact that Dominic Breazeale is going out saying, hey, I'm going to fight Anthony Joshua for a unification fight for undisputed, that's going to be having way more people praying, hoping and praying that he beats Deontay Wilder tomorrow, May 18th. So, yeah, there you have it. I know there's going to be a bunch of people saying, man, I hope Dominic Breazeale beats this guy now. Because, like I said, a lot of boxing fans feel that's the only way that there will be an undisputed guy at heavyweight. Wait, let me keep reading. I know Joshua is making his debut June 1st here in New York. That would be one hell of a fight, a rematch between me and Joshua for the undisputed heavyweight champion. In Las Vegas, I don't think would be something. All right, so he says he'll fight him in the UK, but also he would like to fight him in Las Vegas. The point is, he is willing to fight him. You know, he's willing to fight him, unlike someone like Deontay Wilder. So there you have it, guys. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be now really rooting for Dominic Breazeale to pull the upset tomorrow. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm out, guys. Thanks for watching.